Picture an email you probably received this week. Subject line, forward RE Johnson account update. 14 attachments, a forwarded chain going back 6 messages, and buried in that fourth paragraph between per our earlier conversation and please advise, the actual ask. Something like, can someone take a look at this when they get a chance? Nobody acts on that email, not because your team is lazy, because it's nearly impossible to know what action's needed, who owns it, or even when it matters. In insurance, most often leadership happens in emails, in writing, renewal recommendations, escalation notes, coverage explanations, and most of that writing buries the ask or hedges between every statement and uses passive language to avoid accountability. The result? Nothing moves, at least not efficiently. So why do smart insurance professionals communicate this way? Because the industry trained them to. We pad for tone. Longer feels more thorough. We use jargon to sound more professional. We hedge because we're afraid of being wrong. We bury the recommendation under qualifications because putting it first just feels too direct. The fix starts with a concept called the inverted pyramid. Journalists have used it for a century. Lead with the most important point. Put the context after, put the detail last. If someone reads only your first 2 sentences, they should know exactly what you need and by when. Most insurance emails are written upside down. The background comes first, then the history comes second. The ask, if there is one, comes last. You need to flip that. Now here's a tool that makes this permanent. I want you to start using 4 editing questions. And before you send anything out that matters, run them through these. Number 1, what's the one thing I need the person to do? If you need multiple actions, use a numbered list with clear ownership. Number 2, is that thing in the first 2 sentences? If your reader has to scroll to find the ask, you've already lost them. Number 3, in every sentence, is it doing its work? Read each sentence and ask, if I delete this, does the email lose anything? If not, delete it. Number 4, can I cut 30% without losing meaning? Almost always the answer is yes. The shorter version is almost always the clearer version. Let me show you what this looks like in real time. Here's an insurance scenario. An account manager is writing a renewal recommendation to a principal. The before version looks like this. Hi, I wanted to follow up regarding the Martinez account. As you may recall, we've had some challenges with their loss history over the past few years, and I've been working with the carrier to explore options. After several conversations, I think there may be an opportunity to restructure their program, though the course of considerations and thoughts that I have on this, I would really love to discuss those with you. So let me know your thoughts when you get a chance. What's the ask there? What's the timeline? What decision is needed? No one knows. The after version. Martinez renewal recommendation. Decision needed by Thursday. I recommend restructuring their program from a guaranteed cost plan to a large deductible structure. This reduces their premium by 18% and addresses 2 years of adverse loss history. I need 15 minutes with you before Thursday to confirm before I go and present this to the client. Same information, half the words. The principal knows exactly what's needed, why, and by when. That email gets acted on. This applies everywhere. Carrier declination letters always lead with the decision, then explain the why. Internal escalations lead with what you need, and then the deadline, then the backstory. The agency where things move, where decisions happen, where execution is tight, they write differently. Not because they're better writers, but because they have clearer standards. 4 questions every email before you hit the send button. If this changed how you'll write your next email, click the subscribe button.